Hey family, it's your girl Ella Rain. If you're new to my channel, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you for sticking around. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you're not new, you already know it's good. What's up? What's happening? And continue to like, share, and subscribe and stick it in with your girl. But yeah, guess what? Drum roll, please. I'm back with another story time. Break it down. Hey.
Yeah. It ain't my fault your hoe won't fuck around with a real one. Yeah. Now she hate lane. She tried me out. She know that.
But yeah, y'all, I'm back with another story time. The story time gonna be about the one of the one times I got locked up. So boom, I got locked up, y'all. I ain't made for jail, sis. I can't be nobody, bitch. But anyway, this the one time I had got locked up for smoking weed in a car. If you want to smoke weed, don't smoke it in a car. I don't care where you at. Don't smoke it in a car, sis. Brother, man. Don't smoke it. Alright, so I'm going to tell you about my day. I'm going to tell you how long ago this was. This is when Grand Theft Auto 5 first came out. Well, it didn't even come out yet. They just gave you the poster. They gave you the poster first. And then on that Friday, the game was supposed to come out. I was so happy for the game to come out. But I couldn't get it no more because I got locked up. So I was having fun with my one friend, my one homeboy. And let me clear it up. You know, we went shopping and stuff. Just having fun. You know, like this somebody had went to school with or whatever. Had a nice long day. Got up at 10 o'clock in the morning. We going to the malls. We going to Hibbett Sports. You know, where I used to live at was like a big plaza or whatever. But we had the time of our life. Just know that. I was living it up being a young teen. I think I just gotten out of school. Like I said, we was out from 10 o'clock. We got some nice clothes or whatever. And then we went to Hibbett Sports, got me some tennis shoes. I still got them tennis shoes to this day. I really do. Anyway, just reminiscing. So, I think this video gonna be really short because it's really like nitty gritty, like for real. So, you know, the day is ending. The day is finally ending. I say it's about like 8 or 9 o'clock. That is like, you know, that I'm winding down. Something in my head like, London, go home. London, go home. London, hoo-hoo, go home. You would have thought I listened. I didn't. That's your conscience. Is something telling you to go home or something quiet is saying something that you never heard before? Please listen to your conscience. Please listen to your guilt, like your gut. Listen to all the bad signs. You feel me? Listen to all the bad signs. So no, I went home. I took my little Grand Theft Auto poster home, giving it to my brother because I wanted the game. I didn't care for the poster. I go back outside to go to one of my other homeboy house because he lived across the street in an apartment to go smoke or whatever. If y'all see where I'm going with this story, just don't stop going to go smoke. That's why I get in trouble. Trying to go smoke with everybody and their mother. Getting in trouble. But anyway, I go smoke with him. Son say, stay home, go home. Y'all don't need to smoke. And if y'all going to smoke at that park right there. No, we want to go out. We want to go far out. We had went to this one place. I ain't going to tell y'all because it's somewhere. My fault. People keep calling me. But yeah, like I was saying, I ain't going to tell y'all where it's at because it's still residents and people still live there. But we went to this neighborhood and the neighborhood had a pond or whatever. So, you know, we supposed to have gotten out the car to go to the pond and just smoke right there at the pond. At least if we did have drugs or well, weed, not drugs, excuse me, we could just throw it out in the water or whatever. No. I was lazy because, you know, like I said, I was walking all day. Like, at a time of my life, I ain't trying to get out the car, fam. Like, I'm really not. I want to sit here. And we going to hot box. Wrong choice. We sat there, we pull up or whatever, and then we sit there or whatever. But it was some people playing their music, just getting out the pool. So, I make a joke like, they look like some cop calling motherfuckers. Ha 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 ha. We laughed it off, continue to smoke. That probably was right there was how cute to leave. The fact that I'm even making jokes about the police, or there's a lot of truth in playing. I say no longer than 10 to 15 minutes to them folks pulling away, the police come. The police come. And homeboy was like, that ain't the police. I'm like, yo, I know the front. I know the front. That is the police. I told you them folks called the police on us. So come to find out, the folks at the pool didn't call up a police on us. It's somebody in the neighborhood that called the police on the loud music. But we so happen to be there still, but the people that were having the loud music playing is already gone. So they like, y'all are it. And the only reason why I know that, because we heard the people over the radio talking about such and such have loud music going on in the area that we were in. And then we had said that to them. We was like, we wasn't playing no music. He was like, but you was smoking weed though. So the police, let me go back. I'm sorry. The police officer come up. He approached the door. My homeboy tried to swallow the blunt. Like, he got nothing but ashes on his mouth. Like, he burnt his mouth. He burnt the hell out his mouth trying to eat the blunt. Like, what's wrong with you? It was little as hell. Like, it was little. But them police was out to get us. Like, I would not lie to y'all. They was out to get us. And, like, I don't know if you live in Georgia, at least y'all aware of that one guy that killed the police officer. My condolences to that family. But at least he had, the guy that did kill the police officer resembled my friend. So right then and there, we were going to jail. I already knew we was going to jail. He was like, you look familiar. He was like, you look real familiar. He said, I'll let you know, but you detained right now. So he take him in the car. So me, I'm not going to jail for weed. I'm not. That was my last $20 and they not taking it either. What's wrong with you? I put that weed right in my coochie. Hello. I tucked that, baby. I had that thing until the time I got out. But let me go back before, like I said, I tucked it in my stash. You feel me? So he said, y'all detained. Let me know if I'm wrong. I thought when you detained, they just put the cuffs on you. Like, you don't get in a car until they tell you that you arrested. No, I already knew we was arrested. The fact they put us in them cuffs. I'm locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. That's how the fuck I felt. For real. They got us in the back. My handcuffs tighter than a bitch. I'm like, can you let these handcuffs off of me? I'm really trying to tuck this thing in some more. Like, I know it ain't up there. Because that's when they used to give you them dumb, long plastic bags. Let me move my hands from behind my back. They used to have them dumb, long plastic bags. So I had to tuck that thing, like, up there. So he wasn't trying to loosen my cuffs or whatever. So he bring me back out the car. I'm like, can you loosen my cuffs? He was like, only if you can answer a few questions for me. I'm like, okay. He said, how you know that guy? He said he was your boyfriend. Don't ask me a question, then give me an answer. So I say he my boyfriend. So we can have the same story. Like, what's wrong with you? So I was like, that's my boyfriend. How long y'all been dating? Only a few months. He said that. And he was like, well, he has gang member related tattoos on him. Do you know him to be in a gang? I said, no, I don't know him to be in a gang. I told you I only been with him for a few months. I don't know nothing about that. And the cop was like, well, he looked like a suspect that just killed one of our officers. That killed one of our officers earlier in the month. I was like, no, that ain't him. So I guess I didn't give him the answers that he wanted me to. He ain't loosened my cuffs up at all. He ain't loosened them things up. So by the time I got back in there, like I said, I put my stash in my stash. So I took my handcuffs, put them things right in front of me, like this, right here. Ooh, one of these right here. Hold on, let me show y'all. I got just up like that. What? Stop playing with me. And I finished doing what I had to do to get the fuck out of there. So we pull up to the precinct. He even more mad because I pulled my handcuffs in front of me. I broke my watch and everything. I'm more mad than you, sir. Hello. Anyway, he like, I was going to let you go. But now that you put your handcuffs in front of you, I'm not letting you go.
What? What the fuck?
I'm like, dude, we already through the gates. Like, we're through the gate. What's wrong with you? Like, you was not about to let me go. If you was going to let us go, you was going to let us drive off and let us go home. Remind y'all, they searched the car for 2 hours. And they didn't find nothing. They ain't find nothing, sweetie. They only took us in because he resembled the guy that killed the cop. Like I said, my condolences to that gentleman's family. But I don't believe that was right to us because he resembled someone. You know, only knowing that wasn't him. So we in a precinct, another good 2 hours. You know, we gotta do cavity checks, and you know, you gotta do the searches or whatever. So I know this camera moving so many times. I'm sorry, y'all. So me and him waiting, I'm looking at him, I'm trying to give him the eye, like I got this. He giving me the eye word, like, we gonna get in trouble. I'm like, bitch, I got it on me. Like, you the one scared. I got it on me. I'm not gonna get in trouble. So he finally get checked. Cool. I finally get checked. Like I said, y'all, I've been in jail before, but they never made me squat in no motherfucking cough. That's the first time I had to do something like that. I felt so violated.
Now drop them drawers. Denzel.
Denzel? Look, lady, I just want to...
God! Drop them drawers. Show me that ass, nigga! Now turn around. Cabinet check!
Like, ugh. Anyway, they made me squat and cough. All I'm thinking is like, this shit gonna come out. It's gonna come out. I'm like, oh my gosh, it can't come out. I'm gonna get an extra charge. I don't know. I think this is like, I don't know. This is another. I think this is a felony. The fact that you trying to cover up one charge to not get a charge, but now you're about to get 3 or 4 charges because you're trying to hide one charge. Whew, I was scared, y'all. But through the grace of God, they don't do a cavity search unless it's probable cause. Thank you. Hey, man. So I get out and I let him, like, I try to let him know, like, we good. Like, hey, like, I try to blow him a kiss to let him know. To let him know we were good. Like, let him know we were totally good. But he didn't get the memo. He thought we was caught. So, you know, his moms or whatever, well, you got processed or whatever. But he only stayed in jail for like that night and got out that next day. I stayed in for like 3 days, y'all. Like I said, jail is not for me. I never went to no real jail until this time. The other incident, I was a child when I went to jail that time. So this experience was very much different. So my mama always told me, if you get locked up, act like you got STD or act like you crazy. So knowing sometimes jail puts you in certain pods when you got certain STDs, I ain't gonna say that. I'ma just act crazy. I'ma take the crazy route. That's me. That's her. So I just had a moment like, yo, you gotta act like you crazy so nobody mess with you. Like, you ain't trying to be in no fights. You ain't trying to get in no fights. You trying to get the fuck out of here. Y'all was scared. I was scared, but ain't nobody gonna know that. 1, I got weed in my coochie. 2, I'm in jail. Like, I'm in motherfucking jail. Like, real jail. The county jail. Like, and my mother already told us, you go to jail, I'm not helping you. That was the only person I had to call, so I called my mom. And then she didn't even know I smoked weed, so it was like a double whammy. I smoked weed and I'm locked up. Y'all, I cried on that phone. I'm calling my little sister, say she sleep, right? So I don't know if y'all ever talked to someone that was sleep. She like, girl. I'm like, oh girl, K-Side, do you hear me? Tell mommy I got locked up, but don't tell her I got locked up for weed, okay? Just tell her I was in a car and we got locked up for sitting there. Cause I was like, that don't make sense. Talking about my sister. That don't make sense. Make a long story short, y'all. She told my mother everything. While I was in jail. That I was in jail. How long I've been in jail. I was scared, y'all. So I was in there. I had to call my mother that one time. Finally got my mother on the phone. Mom in jail. I know, K-Side told me. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know. I already told y'all when y'all go to jail that I ain't coming to help y'all. I'ma see what I can do. Click up. So I'm mad, y'all. I'm boiling. So this is my moment to act crazy.
Real niggas all day, just me, by myself, on the block, hold it down, gun in my waist, straight face, all day, not a day, in jail, by myself, one bed, no pillowcase, one pillow, didn't nobody write me, it was early, woke up, went back to sleep, took a nap. You ever go night-night, nigga? You ever go night-night, nigga? Everybody go night-night, nigga. What?
So I'm like, what you... Reminds you, my mother already hung up. So don't think I spazzed on it. She hung up at this point. But they don't know that in the back. This for the bitches in the back so they won't mess with me. So I'm like, what? You ain't gonna come and get me out of jail, Mom? You ain't gonna come and get me out of jail? The fuck? So I took the phone and I started slamming it like boom, boom, boom. A good 3 times. And then the people was like, oh yeah, we need to get her out of jail. We need to get her out. She over there messing up the phones and we all need to use them phones. We need to get her out. I'm like, it worked. It worked. In my head, that's how I am. I'm like, it worked. Make a long story short, y'all. I finally got out of jail that 3rd day. Well, that second night, 3rd morning. I don't know, but it was 3 days I spent in there. Because we got locked up on a Friday. I didn't get out until Sunday. And through the grace of God, my friend that I was with earlier that day, he was able to, you know, get me out because my mother didn't have no ID in the state of Georgia, but that's none of y'all business. But yeah, I got out of jail clean. And then come to find out, they made me go to court on old dude, right? Saying that the weed was on his side. You ain't got nothing to do but read in jail. So I kept reading my process papers. My process paper said that I had the weed. The weed was on the passenger side. His paper said the weed was on the driver's seat in front of him. Remind y'all, I already told y'all, no weed was never found. The weed was in my crotch. So, yeah. But that's the end of this story time. Like I said, I know all my videos be everywhere because I be trying to remember it because it be so far and long ago. But I hope y'all love this story time. And I don't know if I'm going to tell y'all the next one, but love, peace, chicken grease, be at peace, and not in pieces. I love y'all.